right, Andrew. In your opinion, Vegeks, where does it stand right now in the current meta going into set 11?
Best black leader, not best deck.
Damn. Okay, go on. Explain that.
First, obviously the ban list hurt it. Number one.
Yep.
2, it didn't gain too much. It just got a 1 mana double striker, which is really nice, obviously, for keeping unisons off the board and applying early pressure. And you can maybe play the SS4 Gohan unison for like the -3 to give it dual attack and then double strike and buy back 2 cards. But besides that, there's not really much that the deck got. And I think a lot of other decks got a lot stronger. And a lot of the set 11 archetypes are just incredibly powerful, especially when going first. I think you're going to have a lot of trouble against some of those decks. That's my 2 cents.
Okay, well, so we'll switch it back to me because I'm the other Vegeks player, right? So I disagree with Andrew. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that deck is titty right now, bro. Like, because I've been testing on a lot. Like I said, we both played 2 different builds too, so I don't know if that's it. But yeah, the card you're missing, a huge card that you're missing besides the hard they got. And you said I don't use the Gohan Unison, but I will use that Goku. It's some Goku, bro. This man is a fiend. This guy says over on 6 double strike crit. B. When I saw that card, I put it in. That thing steals me wins on untap like it's crazy. Like it's no one's business. Like games I should have lost, they count my attacks, all that good stuff. I win because okay, they're tapped out, these ambivity, all that good stuff.
You cut out. Can't hear you. Can you hear me, Anthony?
Nah, he cut out.
Okay. Just want to make sure it was on my end.
That nah, that or he froze, one of the 2.
Rip. This man got sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, real talk. This man is gone. He can't even reconnect.
He got Zeno hyped.
Facts.
Y'all hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Loud and clear. All right, cool. So I'll go back and say what I was saying, right?
You guys already started?
That's the boy coming in hot.
I was trying to
Jonathan
play my...
Blue Abadida John Rodriguez.
What happened?
Oh, Eddie's having some technical difficulties.
I was trying to play fucking Magic, but their servers are fucking potatoes, so... So I guess we're doing this. Is Anthony there?
He is there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to record this for this man. He can't seem to connect though. I don't know.
Wait, do we need? Wait, does Eddie want me to do this right now or no?
I believe he did. I know he said he wanted to do Vegeks and Zamasu.
Zamasu.
What is he doing? Set text from last set.
Because
He's trying to.
he's trying to discuss their relevancy and going into set 11 basically.
Samasu has no
The
chance.
worst.
So
So what are we even discussing?
Dead. I don't know. This man Eddie's the one with all the questions and he can't connect, so I don't know what's going on.
The head honcho.
Man was so ready for 7 o'clock. Man on the road can't even stay connected to the internet.
He's connected. It's just not
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's connected, but just not connected.
He's using that McDonald's Wi-Fi. What?
Well, I guess I'll just start taking questions from the chat here.
Wait, so everyone is here?
No,
Honestly, I don't even know who else he wanted in here, to be honest with you. But
I'll just start taking questions here.
yeah, you might as well.
What's best black going forward? Xeno, Goku, or Vegeks? Definitely Vegeks is still the best black leader. Black Broly is going to have some matchups where it might do better, but overall, I think Vegeks still has pushes the tempo harder than all the other black decks. Just playing stuff for free. You don't have to attack the leader to awaken. You don't have to attack at all to awaken. You just have a lot of, you can't deck out. Like there's just so many things going for you in that leader. So I think it's definitely still Vegeks' top black leader.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Still the best deck.
Thoughts on Majin Vegeta? I think it's actually,
Can y'all hear me?
if not the
I can hear
worst,
you now,
then the
yeah.
second worst leader
you can
coming
hear
out.
him.
Well, I think Gotenks is better for anything green, and I think Green Gohan does the aggro better. I don't like Majin Vegeta too much. It's okay.
Y'all can hear me?
It's not the best though.
Yes, Eddie. Can you hear us?
Cool. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what it was, bro. I was just driving. I guess it's where I drove. It just went out of service. But like I was saying, I hear what Andrew was saying with Vegeks, right? But the thing with Vegeks, when I play it, because Andrew and I play different lists too, so that may also be it. But when I play it, the only difference is now at the end, when I do my final push, it's like I have to actually count my combo versus just saying GG. But I still say GG at the end. I just got to actually count it and then say GG first. Before you just drop bibbidi and it's like, all right, GG, that's it. But yeah, I mean, it's.
What decks have you played against though?
I played it, bro. Every set 11 deck I played against, the closest one was Green Vegeta. I didn't know what that did. That shit almost clapped my cheeks. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like that deck was nasty. That deck had multiple attacks, but the baby, it was free. Like I seen a lot of babies online. I see the blue Vegeta ramps.
But
I'm like,
I still see DK. Yeah,
okay, do that. That's fine. You're not gonna ramp past whatever it is. Like once you do that, it's just gonna be game. But the biggest difference that I have in my deck, I didn't hear you say it, might also be it too, is that double strike crit guy. That guy is so ridiculous in the deck. It makes no sense because low key your unison has double strike, that Overwhelm has double strike, the heart has double strike. I'm looking, bro. I'm gonna take guaranteed 1 life from the 4-drop mass Saiyan off rip. I'm looking at these attacks. I'm like, this guy's about to die. Like there's, in my opinion, when I play it, I don't see how. I don't know what is if you're testing other decks and you stop playing Vegeks. But with Vegeks, bro, it's just free. I'm not gonna lie to you, Andrew. I got
Yeah, I mean, I think you're looking at it from a rose lens. I don't think you have good matchups against most set 11 decks actually.
What deck? All right, what deck? Like the only deck I told you that was close was literally a Vegeta matchup. Cause like he caught me off guard and it was.
That's not even a deck.
Nah, it's
like
turn 3. This guy.
That's not even in the same tier.
That guy had 3 attacks where it just pop. I'm like, oh damn, okay, that was
Pop,
cute.
pop.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, man.
But
I'm gonna be.
what 11 deck presents the most problems to Vegeks in your opinion? Go ahead.
Green Gotenks. You can't beat it.
Absolutely.
It has a good draw.
Okay.
Like Green Gotenks is a bad matchup, but if they have the really good draw, is like you just can't beat him.
I played Green Gotenks once. He literally charged. I went first. He literally charged with energy and was dead. So I don't like you telling me it's good. It may be the player I played too, but I guess I actually have to see the green gold tank. Talk about why green gold tanks.
See,
present a
Eddie,
problem.
when you make these widespread generalizations, remember you have to play against us. You know, if
Yeah,
you
I
really
understand.
want to
That's what I'm
test the
saying.
deck, play against us.
Explain why green gold tanks presents a problem to Vegeks.
Well, first, dormant potential. Like Vegeks cannot beat that card.
Okay.
Dormant loop. I will
Okay.
dormant
Yeah,
you
dormant
every
loop.
turn from turn 2 till I kill you, and you have no
Also, on
answer to
top of that, they add a fast clock because as soon as turn 3, they already have a double striker. I mean, a double strike that remove a card and it's attacking the leader for 25 twice. So it's really easy to kill the leader after that.
I would have to see this. I'm sorry. A green deck that Vegeks struggles against. You boys got it built already? So what other deck besides this deck presents a problem to it, in your opinion?
Oh, if the ruling remains that the Gohan that you have to bottom deck a card to attack doesn't get hit by Koitsukai, that's also a big problem for you. At least pre-board, before you sideboard in Rebellion Hammer, you have no answers to that. So that card just bodies you. So Baby's not a great matchup. They also have it's basically a time walk against your deck because your secret rare on 3 energy you don't have a turn.
I guess I gotta play you guys playing these decks because I have yet to lose
You
to
do.
Baby. Like Baby
Yeah.
is
Also,
the
Red
halfway.
Broly going first is just, I mean,
No, the
it's
Red
not
a
Broly
looking
beast.
good
I
for
don't
you.
know if it's because like Red Broly players, right? I have yet to lose a Dyro against Red Broly players, but for some reason
That helps.
they still choose to play that thing that what's his face? I don't know if it's a field spell or what, because I don't really pay attention to. I just know they swap. My turn 1, you guys know me. I love this card. It's Black Mass Sand. For some reason, they choose to play an auto. I don't know if, like I said, it's a field spell or it's a 1-drop. Something comes out, and I'm like, how'd that come out? And they tap it. I'm like, all right, cool, pitch 2. And from there, I don't know, they just never recover.
Well, also with Red Broly, if they drop the Seeker, there's just no way that you can beat that
Oh
card.
yeah,
You don't have
that secret
removal.
rare is nasty. But in my opinion, how are they getting that far on you? You're Vegeks. Like Vegeks, you have 2-3 turns max. As if you lose a Dyro.
Not necessarily. I mean, Red was always good against Vegeks. Like they have a lot of good defense.
Red was never good against Vegeks. Quetzalcoatl shits on Red. You topo me? By the time you have 2 open, I'm using multiple Quetzalcoatl.
I mean, the reason why that deck
your hand.
can take the neg off the topo is because since your defense is like pretty shit and their onslaught, basically if they ultimate the KO Unison, you lose that matchup. So if they topo you, they don't give a shit as long as you don't push and attack that Unison and that Unison ultimates, then you lose. Like pretty
No,
much.
of course.
Regardless.
Yeah, I know the Unison.
So they'll take the -2.
I have seen. Yeah, but I'm still trying to think. How do they go all the way up on the chain on you when you're playing against Vegeks? Like as a Broly player, you're going first. You do your thing.
You don't really have many options.
What do you mean? Are you not? Is Vegeks player not going in? Like what's going on?
You get topoed.
How are you getting so you're just willingly going into topo on Quetzalcoatl like it's nothing.
I mean,
Yes.
it's a neg
I mean,
2,
if I know I'm gonna kill you next turn, I don't care.
Then. That's not a neg 2, bro.
Remember,
You
swap
lose 4
has a
cards.
lot of invisible card advantage.
Yes,
Since
it's true.
Since all the cards keep coming back to your hand, they usually have 2 cards that they don't mind pitching in their hand anyways. They should have a decent amount because you're hitting them. They self-awaken quickly. And then all they need to do is just ultimate that guy and you die. Like, you just can't defend that. You're just not defending. Unless you have Protector of the People to, like, offset your leader being a 0, you're dead. If they ever see the Secret Rare, you're dead. And they just apply a lot more. Like, they can do a crazier turn than you. Just put it like that. You know, Vegeks, we've always considered, like, the most insane aggro deck. But if they just have the turn where they play 3 5-drops on you, you're just like, okay, it's 30k crit to my 0 leader. That's direct damage crit.
Come on,
direct damage crit. Direct damage crit.
How are you playing against a deck, bro? Like I don't
You can't.
understand. Like
You
the
can't
stuff you're
interact with
saying,
them. Is what I'm
yeah,
saying,
the
Eddie. You
stuff you're
can't
saying.
interact with them.
I'm trying to imagine in my head, right? Like you as a Vegeks player, just sitting there, just playing all conservative, like come at me, bro, and you're getting clapped. But the thing is, you're not doing that. You're trying to clap them, which
But
means
you
they have to
can't
go on
push through a
defense.
topo. You can't.
They can't recover from a topo.
I'm telling you, they
sorry.
can. I
If you
promise
drop
you, they
4
can.
cards, if you
Unless
drop
you
4
double
cards on me, Andrew,
Koitsukai. Unless you
how do they
double
win?
Koitsukai. Unless you
What do you
double
mean?
Koitsukai, one is not enough. It will just topo you
First of all,
and kill you.
Andrew, you already know I'm a man of 4 of those, bro. But
I mean, if you can get double Koitsukai and have enough to push for game, then yeah, you win. You got it. But you have to spend 2 energy. You don't always have 2 Koitsukais. And then you also have Violent Rays. Violent Rays doesn't stop much of your deck, but it does stop some of your. It does stop some cards.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ran into that card. That thing did present problems. I'm like, damn, because he charged one. I'm like, what the hell is this card? I read it before. I'm like, I'm stuck in a bind, right? It's either you attack with your unison first and lose all your 20 plus K attackers, or it's like you attack with your 20 plus guys and like that unison is just dead. I'm like, bro, you're sitting at 5 freaking markers for nothing, bro. It's like it's so neg. That card is fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is it a red card or is it just a generic? Is it a Broly card? Is it a generic red card?
Red leader.
It's just red leader, period.
Yeah, and the discard is any card, right?
Like I said, like the biggest problem that Vegeks has is the clapback. It cannot defend the clapback well anymore.
Of course,
it doesn't defend wide boards and it doesn't defend big attacks anymore. Not well.
All right, so
you used to have big attacks covered with Bibbidi. They can never go in on something because now you can be out comboed. Like that's also a thing. Like if your leader is at 0, it doesn't matter that they -4 the previous turn. Like your leader's at 0. Like if the KO ultimates, it's over for you. Like you have no outs. You're gonna have too many attacks. Like it's over. Like that's what it comes down to. If they don't have that and they don't have a good turn, then whatever. But if you're at 0, you're going to die.
I'm literally sitting here trying to fathom how are you talking about playing defensively with Vegeks? Like, of course, the Vegeks never had a good defense. Period. Like you always just went in.
No, it really did. Like you couldn't kill him because
defense.
It was never an
they couldn't. You couldn't kill him.
To offense, they couldn't stop you. Like Vegeks didn't have defense. It was just okay, cool.
Well, you snapped.
Yeah, like Vegeks just willingly go to 1 and then I'll combo me. I dare you.
Game. That's it.
Yeah, but now they cannot do that anymore because now it is possible to out-combo them. Especially if you add like the extra cards that add 15k to the power, like you can absolutely out-combo Vegeks.
Okay, you see, that's an argument I can hear, but like the fact that you're talking about you're gonna get clapped back, you're gonna get like, bro, like no, I'm talking about the offense. Like what deck just shits on your offense? That's what I'm trying to ask you. You're telling me
nothing shits on your offense. Like
the offense is still the same. Yeah, the offense is still the same. Yeah.
So if everything is still the same and nothing stops your offense, a great offense is the excellent defense. Because like, listen, if your offense is unstoppable, you don't need defense. The game's over, B. Like
no, that's incorrect. That's completely incorrect.
All right, go ahead, explain.
What? Like, let's put an example against a blue deck. Okay, you have infinite guys on board. But one Sensubin just stop all those guys, and then you have to stop all my guys from hitting your main guy. So like all the cards are getting through or eating a card from your hand. So now it doesn't matter how many guys you have on the field because my guys are just gonna kill your leader.
The only blue decks right now is Vegito and Blue Baby that people keep playing. That SS4 Vegeta, I thought it was fire at first, so I played against it. I'm like, what is this deck do? Just sit there and attack, try to ramp. Okay, cool story, bro. But like literally, the only 2 blue decks that I've seen actually put in work is literally blue Vegito and then what's his face, the Baby deck. That's it.
Besides, you can pick and choose which attacks to take now, because now going to 4 or to 3 life is not a death sentence anymore. Because you don't have BBD, you can just out combo.
It's 100% a death sentence.
It's not always. It's like before it was for sure because you have like vividity infinite. But now it's not that easy anymore.
Well, I tell you, I don't have to say this for Jonathan, but I tell you what, Andrew, bro, I better never see you pick up that deck again, boy. Because if you did,
I'm not saying that I wouldn't play the deck. I think the deck is still good. I think you're saying that it's so good that it's like impossible to beat, which is far from the case. It's not that strong anymore.
Oh my God.
It's not that strong anymore. It's really not.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Lord Vegeta and Trunks would be pissed off hearing that shit. I don't know what y'all playing. Y'all had me sitting here cursing me.
I mean,
That's
I'll
not
tell you
y'all
the
y'all
truth.
got
I'm
me
just
out of
telling you the
character.
truth. I
Nah,
mean,
that is far from the truth, man.
we could
I
run
gotta come to
infinite
Miami. That's what it
games.
is. We just gotta come to Miami and I guess just have, I don't know, bro, like battle series or something, bro. Because this is shocking right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, trust me, I played that deck like I'd say probably over like 500, 600 games.
It was popping.
I'm telling you, it's not the same anymore. And there are decks that can give it a run for its for its
Was
money.
popping.
You snapped. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Was popping.
Oh, what's good? Y'all snap.
What's up?
Was in his Discord a bit. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'll be sneaking in. Who we got? Oh, Justin's in here too. What the hell?
Oh shit, I didn't even know.
Oh, snap. All right, so
was popping.
let's talk about best. So, all right, check it out. Let's talk about best matchups.
We still talking about
Going
Vegeks?
into set 11.
Best matchups for what?
For Vegeks.
Oh, it's good matchups?
Yeah.
Any kind of yellow deck?
No.
I mean, it
not
depends on the yellow deck.
No. I think green is probably gonna be one of its best matchups. I mean,
No.
no. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm saying green has the best matchup.
Yeah,
Against
green is
Vegeks,
best
yeah.
against it. Yeah.
Green has the best matchup against it. Its best matchup would probably be yellow. Blue is way too resilient, which makes it a contender against anything. Except blue's lethality is probably the lowest. But it's really resilient, making it really available to deal with multiple decks, including Vegeks. Yeah.
Let me see. For me, it looks like it's either yellow or red that are the worst matchups for him.
You can't tell me red has the worst matchup against Vegeks when you just got done trying to tell me red is gonna beat Vegeks. I'm asking you how.
No.
That's not what we said.
It's one specific deck. Very
Yeah.
specific deck. All other red decks will lose to it. But that
all
one,
of the red decks will lose to what, Vegeks?
Vegeks. But
Yeah,
Red Broly has a card that it doesn't matter if you have to neg for Topo because the ultimate on that card says +3 on all of my, like, your leader's 0. Like, you just can't combo anything anymore. It doesn't matter if I have 3 cards in hand. You basically have like less than 3 cards in hand. You just can't out combo anything.
Exactly.
Like, these 30k crits are just, that's it. You took 3 damage. Like, you're taking every crit damage. Even my leader, 20k crit.
Is it single strike or double strike? It's all single strike.
Well, the 6-drop is double strike crit.
It's double strike, but
they don't even need the 6-drop. If you're
but the
at
other
0,
ones are
they don't
single,
need the
yeah.
6-drop.
Boy, I gotta come to Miami. I ain't gonna. It's been too long, boys. I gotta see this to believe it.
But I gotta go to Florida.
Weren't you the one who wanted to play that deck anyway? Oh no, you wanted to play Vegito.
Yeah,
Vegito.
This guy's telling me Vegeks is not the best deck going into set 11. I'm sitting here
Who's saying that? Who's saying that?
The whole squad.
Hey, Andrew.
I don't know. That's interesting. Vegeks.
I'm about to go put up some
Vegeks is
right
in.
now,
So
bro.
me and Eric has been testing Vegeks versus X, which is basically every deck in the format, and it's just for this particular format. Next set's format doesn't necessarily change too much, right? I mean, there's not really an overarching kind of like archetype that you're like, yo, I have to run this. If I don't run this, I'm bad, right? It's not apes, it's not veggies, it's not one of those decks. They're competitive and they're strong, but it's not something that's like, yo, I absolutely know I have to run this. So because of that, its place in the meta is still there, right? And then honestly, you think about what Vegeks lost versus what it kind of gained. It gained a little bit more consistency in the fact that it has access to like the one drop Shun Shun or Haru or whatever you call it, the sister, which is super duper strong. And also the fact is that Vegeks is still the only deck that can, off of a 5-card spread, put you to
play
4
stuff
life.
for free.
Put you to forget play stuff for free, which is the goal, but essentially put you to 4 life on your turn 1. There's no other deck in the format that can actually do that as effective as Vegeks. So at the end of the day, no matter what you're playing with, you got to understand that if Vegeks hit their optimal turn 1 play, it's very likely that you're going to be playing the game, starting the game with 4 life. And that is the biggest issue because after you start with 4 life, you still have to deal with the Black Mass scene, go down to 3, and then you still have to deal with 18k super combos. I mean, they're not bibbity the way, you know, like
15Ks,
Eddie St.
15Ks.
Hidley bibbity. They should be 18, right? Because they have the 3
No,
and then
15,
it
15,
gains.
15. You can go
No,
to
they're
12
15.
max pushing in
Oh,
the 3.
okay,
So
okay,
go
okay.
15.
Okay, cool. So Eric cheated me, damn. He beat me by like my boy beat
That
me
makes
by like
sense.
4K. He beat me by like 4K. I
That's-
was counting this shit on tape. Bro. Alright,
boy
so
ended
I
on
hope
that.
it's
never mind. Everything what you say.
facts.
All right,
So
invalidated
okay,
testing.
cool.
No, but I get what you mean.
Alright.
I get what you mean. Yana. I definitely agree that it is probably the most consistent aggro deck, but you also have to keep in mind, like, if you weather the storm, like,
Of course.
it can be difficult. Like, for example, like green go tanks, if you like, even if you open well, like, you just can't beat dormant after dormant
You
after
can't,
dormant after
and that's
dormant.
the biggest thing, which is why on my last live before my personal live, I actually brought up Dormant Potential Unleashed, and I said that card actually needs to be watched because it's a card that honestly should not exist, not in the way that it does,
I'm sorry,
especially with Roshan. And I'm not gonna get on that today because I know that we're talking about Vegeks, but yes, Green has the best matchup against Vegeks because of the fact that after your first attack, it tells you that you can only attack once, and they can continuously do that. And the type of pressure that Vegeks places on an opponent, it's not the pressure that Green can't handle. So the biggest thing is that there are different decks that exist that put different types of pressures on your opponent. For example,
Right.
Green may not put that aggro pressure, but it puts hand control pressure, which is a completely different thing. And ultimately, how you metabolize that as a player throughout gameplay will determine whether or not you're in a position to win or to lose. The Gex is raw damage. So again, on turn 1, they can legit hit you to 4 life, especially if your hand is weak. And that's the biggest thing. And then so for the rest of the game, no matter how well you're doing, you're still defending, unless of course you have stuff like Nimbus, which I used Nimbus yesterday. I was testing mono green go tanks. I used Nimbus and I still got destroyed, literally destroyed through the Nimbus.
You was flying Nimbus, you about to get his flying match slip.
Boy, I got destroyed through the Nimbus, bro. I got destroyed through it. Like, he was like, all right.
Flying match slip, bro.
It's just that Nimbus. I don't think Nimbus is a good card anymore.
It's not, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna say. See, I think y'all dragging it when y'all say not a good card.
No,
I think
it's still a good card. It's not as
card.
good.
It's just not what Nimbus was before. Because obviously, there's different with the way we play the game. Exactly. And a lot of people, we know how to play around Nimbus. I mean, it's plain as day. But when you have unisons that you can play for one energy, I mean, shit. You know, excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have a situation where we can swing through Nimbus and multiple swings on top of that. But honestly, I still feel that Vegeks is powerful, the most powerful black deck, honestly. Still, I mean,
I don't disagree with most powerful black deck. You're 100% correct. But it's not the most powerful deck, period. That's
I said
incorrect.
explosive deck, period, right now. It just literally goes smack. Like, literally, you have to. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, bro. Like, I guess
I disagree with that too. I think Red Broly can do things that Vegeks can't do.
So you tell me right now, head to head, Red Broly would beat Vegeks.
Not 100% of the time. Not 100% of the time. Not 100% of the time. But I think it is the more explosive deck by far.
Which
what do you think is the most
explosive
Andrew Duvall right now.
Red Broly.
Andrew's playing Red. Get the all right, bro. I'm off this
I don't
call.
know.
I'm gonna get my closing comments.
I agree. I mean, I can
Bro,
see.
Y'all snap.
Look, I just
Anyways,
after I've I don't even
talk
play
after
the
this,
deck
my
that
local
much,
was
but
off
I've
this
seen
card.
Justin play the deck enough. And Justin's really good at the deck, like much better than I can be at the deck because I haven't played it enough. And when he kills people on turn 2, that shit is fucking gross. That shit is fucking gross. He dropped 5 3-drops.
What are you talking about? Like, you talking Red Broly?
3 5-drops. He dropped 3 5-drops on turn 2 and ultimated the KO.
Damn,
I mean, it's the nut draw.
That's nasty. That is nasty.
But Vegeks can. There is no draw in Vegeks that can do that.
Bro, did you? Listen, bro. Not for nothing. You talking about Rios, bro? Like, did you not see his burst 5, bro? He had the legend.
Look, I'm not,
bro. I mean, come on.
but
like, that's
what
Justin Jesus Rios, nigga. Like that.
Yo,
Justin Jesus.
Hey, But real talk, with
Bro,
all
no.
There's just crazy shit that you could do with that Red Broly deck, man. It's like
Yeah,
it's
no, it
pretty
is
insane.
it's
Your
pretty
opponent
nuts.
has
It
no
is pretty
hand, and you're
insane.
just spamming 30k crits while they're at 0 power. Like
Yeah.
what?
Mhm.
How do you answer that?
Yeah, no,
Just
no,
dead.
it's
Into it with
definitely
this,
true.
guys. Thank you guys for coming in tonight for our Twitch. We're gonna start with our closing remarks.
Alright.
I'm gonna start first because my local's about to start any second out, and you guys can give it off. Let's not hold.
Are you
up
going to
because-
locals?
Yeah, I'm right in front of the door right now. So yeah. This is
Yeah.
Eddie. My closing remarks are: I'm about to have new team openings because my team is wallet and a fish with titties right now. Dude. I don't know where they got this info from. Is it because I've been from Miami way too long or what? But yeah, man. Like,
Yo, bro,
it's
we
just-
both got to visit
it's wild
Miami,
to
bro.
me.
I haven't
But-
been there forever, bro.
in my opinion, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up like this. The only difference between Vegeks now and Vegeks how it was is at the end of the game, when I'm going in for my kill, I actually have to count my combo and tell you how much it is before I say GG. That's it. Point blank period. I'm gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna let you guys
And that's the
I'm gonna
biggest
let you
part.
guys finish.
That's
I'm
the
telling you,
huge
I'm gonna let
part,
you guys
bro.
finish with your closing remarks. I'm at local right now, so I'll hit you guys up afterwards. All right, B.
All right.
Right.
Alright. So yeah. Um
Nah, man, but I'm telling you, it's not as simple as people make it out to
No,
be.
of course it's
I,
not.
I
It's
was
not
I was
as-
under the impression that it was just gonna be the best deck, but after seeing some of the archetypes kind of flesh together and like we started
Yeah.
refining them and they started getting a little bit cleaner. Like
Yeah.
Green Go Tanks, not a good matchup. Red Broly is super 50-50. Agents of Destruction, also super 50-50. Probably even in their favor at this point. Like there's just a lot of decks that just crept up on you because you can't defend as easily.
As easily. And you know what? I think
Like Bibbidi, as good as it was at just closing the game,
yeah.
it's
It was good for
also
defending. If
exactly
your
like,
opponent
you
was
just
afraid
could
to try to
never kill
lethal
him.
you. They was afraid to
Exactly.
lethal you. Yeah.
The thing is that they could push through cards like Topo because of Bivity, but now they can't.
Exactly. I mean, that
That
makes a lot
too.
of
That's
sense.
another thing.
Honestly.
All the defense
I
that
mean,
they had, like Dormant
think-
now is just brutal because now it's like
Yeah,
you only have
Dormant
2
is-
attacks. Like, what are you gonna Bibbidi on that attack, and then they out combo the Bibbidi?
Yo,
and
what
it's
is
just like,
up?
okay.
I didn't get any invite at all.
Who's that?
Yo, I feel hurt.
I even know who that is. And I'm like, what?
Oh, yo,
How
what's
you gonna
poppin',
ask that
twin?
about
This
me?
is the better hit. This is the
Yo, what's
better
poppin'? Don't worry, I was.
Eon, like you didn't even let me know this was going on. I had the sign
Nigga,
on
I'm being
Facebook
held
and
hostage
see-
by dad, bro. Like, I'm legit in my car running an errand right now, bro.
Yo,
But
what's
yeah,
up, guys? It's been a while.
What's up?
I mean, yeah. That's just the biggest thing. The biggest thing that, in closing, that I would say probably is that obviously Vegeks is no longer the entire best deck of the format because there are decks that can reach its peak performance. You feel me? However,
Yeah.
I do think that Vegeks is the most easiest deck, the available deck to do very, very well with it, and especially still being cost efficient because of the fact that, again, turn one, you burst, you hit like Justin Jesus Rios, and that's it. You know, they're going down to 4 life whether they want to or not. And then turn 2, that's that, you know? So it just,
To me, it looks like it's just the most consistent deck. That's what
Yes.
it is. Like, all the others are doing the same, like degenerate stuff, but probably Vegeks is the one that does it more consistently. If we're
Yeah.
exactly.
put it that way.
And that's
Yeah.
because of its burst 5. Like if it was put to like burst 3, Vegeks
Yeah,
would
I'll
have
be
been
honest.
probably,
Vegeks is still the apex predator right now.
um,
And that's just because what it's able to do. Like, yeah, Bibbidi got hit. Kind of just reminds you of like, you know, Goten and Bardock. Like it's just this is a lot of cards coming out of turn 1 and turn 2, and it just does that so consistently that like the super combo was just like ape nuts. Like after like super combo was just too much. But like still 18k super combo is still pretty broken.
It's 15. It's not
Well,
18.
no, I
15.
mean,
Yeah,
it's-
nigga, you cheated me, boy. You cheated me. What's up? We got you on stream now. What's up? What's up? What happened to your 18K?
Hello. I think my shit. I think my internet just went out. Jesus Christ.
What happened to your 18K, boy? What happened?
Oh shit.
Nigga was like 18K, 18K. I'm like,
He
what?
disconnected.
I mean, that's broken because that does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18k is
And
actually
it-
a big difference.
And who
It's a
wants
big
to count
difference.
18Ks? Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying? 18K, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, 18k is a 20k super combo, which is actually a decent super
Wait,
combo.
so he's only a 15K?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so wow. So even with that
Oh, wow.
3K,
Yeah, it's 3K
Well,
plus
yeah,
plus 12
plus 12. 3 plus 12.
plus 15.
Yo, that is taking too long, yo. Like,
damn
I
boy,
can't,
I
bro.
cheat.
That
Shit
doesn't
boy.
make a big difference.
It
If you
feels
were
good
testing
though.
with
I'll
that
tell you that
18K,
much.
that's a lot
First
more
time for
pressure that you
everything,
have.
huh?
Yo, Dad.
But wow, yeah.
I gotta
So
go,
I
man.
mean, maximum 15 still like it's still
It's a regular
still
super combo. It really isn't like the big difference.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
regular
not.
super
It's
combo.
yeah,
not.
That one.
It's a
no.
regular. Actually, it's probably worse than a regular super combo at this
Not
point.
necessarily, because you can draw like
Nah.
extra cards. You can draw extra cards out of like the first super combo, so maybe it's
Yeah,
not like a guaranteed
yeah.
15.
No, but I mean,
It's-
like, the whole 15K, you know,
I know where you're coming from,
it's
because if you draw a
yeah.
5K, but if you don't
It's
draw a
the same,
5K,
yeah.
so
So
it's
it's
close.
either
I
you
think it's
you
still
put
the best super combo for the deck, for what it's worth.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's still the best super combo for the deck, but just in comparison, like, it's comparably worse than the multicolored super combos.
in all honesty, I like the other one because of the name.
I think it's fair now. It's fair, and that's good.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fair,
literally
but the
where it
deck
needs to be.
isn't
It's
fair
fair.
though, and that's the only thing.
It's fair.
Like I played Eon the other day, actually.
All right,
and on
yeah,
turn,
yeah. What happened, boy? What
I played
happened?
Eon the other day, and like turn one, I had like my leader attack.
We know it's Vegeks.
Overrealm. I had the
I
Unison,
can't wait,
and
yo.
I
I
had a
gotta go, son.
Vegeta.
I
I
can't
got
do
like
this.
4
Like,
attacks.
That's
And, like,
that's
it
the
was
other thing.
like going down to like minimum 5 life, no
yo,
matter
this
what.
is OD, yo.
And
Like,
then like I would rinse and repeat on the second turn, and like obviously we've dealt
Yeah,
with
but
stuff
but
like
now
that.
but
But
now
it's
That,
just
like, think
that's
about
the thing.
how
Like,
more brutal. Like, let's say you play against mono blue, like all of a sudden those 4 attacks turned into like 2 because they go Zamasu arrival the 19K blocker, and it's just like that card just now houses you for the rest of the game. Because you can never kill that card anymore. At least before you could be like, fuck it, I gotta throw a Bibbidi at that thing. But now
yeah,
it's just like that card is
Yeah.
wiping your board, and it defended like 3 attacks, turn 1. Now you're just like,
Yeah.
fuck. So there's a lot more things now where it's just kind of like,
and we've
yikes.
tested those kind of like situations, like going second against the Vegeks. Like he milled the nuts turn one, and still like if the Gotenks deck like has a good draw, there's just no way that they can beat it.
Yeah,
And with a good draw, I mean at least 2 dormants. If you draw 3, that's it. It's his game. There's no way that they can recover.
Dormant / Roshi.
Yeah.
So you have 8 copies of that fucking card in your deck. It's fucking wild. There's
Everyone
a lot
left?
of obstacles, I feel.
Think everyone left.
Yeah. Maybe.
No, I
I mean,
think
they're
everyone's
there.
still here. Yo, Rios, you got anything on the topic? What's up?
Has been eating McDonald's, listening in, writing down
Is-
notes.
That's the best bet, man. Let me stop. Yo,
Well-
I miss Juan, bro. Why is Juan not in Discord at least?
He could be in Discord. He's just not. It's just hard to communicate with him. He probably didn't even
He's
know that this
also
was
blind.
happening.
Damn.
Yeah. You gotta text him for everything. So like the group chat where we all communicate, you can't see that. We gotta make like a WhatsApp or something.
He's been pretty lit on Instagram, so my boy
his
moved
thing.
over to Insta. But yeah.
I haven't
Uh,
seen him in a minute too because I haven't gone to locals.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Well, we can go ahead and close this out then. If you guys pretty much spoke everything you guys had on Vegeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's Vegeks. Like I think that it would have been great like if they had ratted him and they had ratted the Bibbidi and him, because he has too much reach. That's like
I see the lights on. I'm thinking,
yo,
Yeah, no, I understand where people who say that the leader's too strong. I mean, it's just it's hard to compare. Like we haven't gotten into a tournament of this format. It's just our
Yeah.
testing.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
maybe they know better than we do. And like from what
Yeah.
it seems like there are decks that can prey on Vegeks. Like if you show up
Oh,
with
of course.
Vegeks and I show up for green Gotenks, I'm just gonna beat you like most of the time, and you have
Really
no
think
card.
that?
What?
Green Go Tanks, the new one, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you on the road. How long you gonna take?
And it's just like Green Gotenks is a deck
you know
that is
where it's
also
at.
like super suspect for me.
You know
Because
what?
that deck
you know
just
where
does
the fire's at.
way
You know
too
where the
damn
fire's
much.
at, right?
Everything is
Yeah, no,
way
and
too
that's the thing.
efficient.
Like I was testing him.
Way too
I
efficient.
remember I was playing with Brian Sammy was originally telling me about the deck when the shit first got when it first got previewed,
Yeah, she's on her way.
and
All right,
it was
do you know how
it
long
was
she's gonna
doing
be?
pretty well. It was doing really good
About
actually. So
20
you
minutes
know,
away, right?
20?
yeah, could you mute
Oh, she's
yourself?
down the block.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
guys, it's been a great talk. I'm out of here.
It's no problem.
All right.
All right,
I
Eric,
just
call
needed
me.
my credit, you know.
Love you, bye.
No problem. Just acting, honey. That's all.
Yeah.
Just acting, yeah.
But anyway, yo,
All
so
right,
what's up,
I'm gonna head
yo?
out.
All right, yo, guys, everyone that's watching, thank you guys for tuning in to the content. We truly appreciate your viewership. Hopefully we're staying up to you guys' expectations, and definitely be ready to see Team Foe in the top cut near you. Stay super. Post. Next time.